In this video, we are going to learn how to find the given word is valid or not. Hello, this is Jagan from growwithdata. I am posting this video to share my knowledge in Python language with you. If this assists you in your interview preparation anyways, I will be happy. I have created a playlist, Python interview questions 51 to 100, and I will be tagging this video to that playlist. The code we discuss in this video will be posted in GitHub and the link will be provided in the video description. Now let's see the sample input data and we can talk about the question in detail. So we are given an input variable word and we are asked to find whether this word is a valid word or not. So what is the definition of a word to be a valid word or not? So they are given 4 conditions. The first one is the word should have minimum of 3 characters and it should be a digit or an English letter. That means it should be a alphanumeric character and it has at least one vowel, which is A, E, I, O, U. And it should have one consonant. Consonant is nothing but English letters other than the vowels A, E, I, O, U, right? So out of 26, 5 are vowels and 21 are consonants. So it must have one vowel, at least one vowel, and it must have at least one consonant. And the length, and then it should be alphanumeric. So these are the 4 conditions we have to check. Let's take this input variable and we can check all the 4 conditions. So this is the word and we are going to check on the 4 conditions. The length greater than 3, yes it is, and it's alphanumeric, yes, no other special characters. Do you have vowels? Yeah, we have 2 A's. Do you have consonants? Yes, we have D and S. So all 4 are yes, so the output is going to be true. The second one we can try with some other input variable, which is a small and simple one. For this, let's check for the 4 conditions. The first one, greater than or equal to 3, no. Even we have one no, the output is going to be false. We don't have to check for the further thing. But still, just for validation, you can check. Is alphanumeric? Yes. Vowels? No. And you have consonants? Yeah, B is a consonant. I say yes. So we have 2 no's. So it's a false. And you can try one more. So if you have the word like this, let's check for the 4 conditions. Is it greater than or equal to 3? Yes. Is it alphanumeric? No, because we have a dollar sign, which is not a alphabet, or it is not a numerical word, the digits. So it's a no. We have vowels. Yes, we have only vowels. Consonants, no, because we have only A and E. We don't have the consonants. So the output is going to be false. So this is what we have to check. First, we have to check what's the length, and is alphanumeric, and we have vowels, we have consonants. How to check that? Let's go with our great function. Before that, we take this as the input variable, and then we are going to check for our function. The first one is, let's go for def grow with data. It's going to be the word. First one is the length, right? So if the length of word is less than 3, then you return TURN, return false. That's the first one. The second one is alphanumeric. If not, word dot is alphanumeric, then return false. The third one is the vowel. So what are all the vowels? Let's define that here. The vowels are A, E, I, O, quotes, O and U. So these are all vowels. When you have a curly bracket, that means it's going to be a set variable. So how will you check the data type? For example, if you have vowels, just say type of vowels. It will show you what data type it is. It's a set variable. If you put a quote like this, solid bracket, then it's going to be a list. Okay. If you have key value pair, then it's a dictionary. That's a different story. Okay. Now we go with our function. So now we found the length, alphanumeric, the third one is vowel, and the fourth one is consonant, right? For that, we are creating variables. Consonants. So consonant, we just going to create all the alphabets other than A, E, I, O, U. So we just say set. So if you put set of this, it just create like a set. The string will be broken down into set of elements. Okay, so that's what we are going to do here. So we have the set of all the consonants, excluding the A, E, I, O, U. We have all the alphabets. Okay, now I am going to use that variable. If not any of the characters in the word, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say let's take a separate note here, word here. I'm going to say if for the char in word, right? So if this is the case, I just say char, C-H-A-R, let's put char. What happens? It will read every element and create a list. I'm just going to say, let's bring in the vowels here, put a vowel here. I'm just going to say if the char is all lowercase, right? So this can be lowercase or uppercase. So what I'm going to say, char dot lower in vowels. If I do this, it will say true or false. First 2, 3, 4, all are outside the vowel. So it's all false. A is a vowel, so it becomes true. D is false, the consonant, and small a is true, and then S is false. So I'm creating a Boolean value based on this condition, character of low in the vowels. If it exists in vowel, it's true. If not, it's false, right? So I use this, and I'm just making, can you say sum of, right? For char, invalid syntax. Okay, I think I can just put this, right? So list is showing the error, but if I put this, I can get the sum of, or I can say any. So if any one is true, that means it will return true. So if we say all, if everything has to be true, right? So I'm going to use this for the vowel validation. I'm going to say if not any of this is true, right? If none of the character is a vowel, then you return false. Same thing I am going to use for consonant. In consonant, instead of vowel data set, I am going to say if the character exists in the consonants. If that not exist, right, then you return false. If it escape from all the if conditions, that means it's a valid word. So I say return true. Now I call this function is going to return true. Let me have some multiple test cases and see how this works. So this is what we checked, and B3 we checked is false, and this one I have $sign is false. AHI greater than 3, yes. Do you have anything other than alphanumeric? No. Do you have vowels? Yes, we have A. Do you have consonant? Yes, we have H. So all true. So this one is false because we don't have vowel. Oh, we have vowels, but we don't have consonants because we have U and E. Both are vowels, we don't have consonants, so it's false. So let's run this. Everything passed and we got the pass. So this is like for everything you check one by one by one, right? So let's try to simplify this. Let's take this off. We are going to do the same function here. We can have only the vowels, okay? We can skip the consonants variable. So we are going to declare few more variables. First one is the count. Previously we have all the if condition. Now we are going to check the count and then has vowel. By default we can say false, and has consonant, by default we say false, and vowels we already have it, so we just ignore it. Now we are going for the for loop. For character in the word, so you get every character. First you check if the character is alphanumeric. First condition. Then we just say the count plus equal to 1. You increment the count so that we can check how many are alphanumeric. Right? Okay. And then we say if the character dot lower in vowels, then we say has vowels equal to true. Previously we just make it as false. If we have vowel, we make it as true. And then we can say else, we can say has consonant equal to true. So this will confuse because if you have a numeric value, right? If you have numeric value, it will clear this if condition. It's alphanumeric, and it says whether it's in vowels, no. Then if you say else, even the numerical values will make the consonant as true. So what we do, else if chr dot lower it's going to be is alpha, chr is alphanumeric. I do not have lower, is alpha, right? We ignore the numerical part. Then you say it's true. If it's a numerical part, it will clear this if condition. It will come here. No, it's not a vowel. Then it comes here. If it's an alphabet, then you increment the consonant as true, which is not a vowel. You just make it as true. So in that way, we filter out the numerical values. If you miss the else if condition, the numerical value will also make the has consonant flag as true. So basically, if it's not alphanumeric, then we return this as false. Now we are going to return three conditions. One is the count is greater than or equal to 3. That is first condition. And the has vowel is true and has consonant. S-O-N-E-N-T, right? Consonants. Has consonants is also true. Has vowel and has consonant has to be true, and the count should be greater than or equal to 3. If all these conditions satisfy, then we say the word is valid. Let's see how it goes. It's throwing an error. No attribute. Built-in function has no attribute alphanumeric. Oh, CHR. CHAR. Okay. CHAR. CHAR. Okay. So we have spelling mistake. We fixed it, and it shows as false. Why is it showing as false? Let's try to print this. We have to find the count, and we have to find has vowel, and then we have to find has consonants. So where we are going to find 7 false and false. So vowel is showing us false. Has vowel is true. So first is alphanumeric, count equal to 1. if character dot lower in vowels, vowels, yes, then we have to say it's true. Else if the character is alpha, yes, has vowel, not vowels. See, has vowel is true, has consonants. So you have to be specific about the spelling mistake. So both are true. So if you want to check more test cases, we can take this and let's try this out. Yes, all the test cases are passed. So if you have any error message, then you just try to print and then you can check. It's much easier to debug. Okay, this is like the regular if condition. We do all the conditions and check, and then we try to bring in a loop so that it has a flow in it. And that's an easier way to do the same thing, which is using the regular expression. Let's try the regular expression and then I tell you the limitation of it. Okay, so we have the word here and the function, and here we are going to declare three things. Instead of typing it, I can just copy paste, so we save some time. So vowel, right? So we have the A-E-I-O-U's, capital and small, and the consonants, I have the whole string of small and capital letter, and then the alphanumeric, we have A to Z, capital A to Z, and 0 to 9. So we cover up all the characters. Now I'm going for the function. So I say has vowel, where I'm going to check RE dot. What is that RE? I have to import the regular expression. Import RE. So RE is the regular expression package. I'm just saying RE dot search for the vowel regex in the word is not none, right? So it just brings has vowel. Same way, has consonants. Say RE dot search, and then you can search for the consonant word in the given input variable is not none. And third one is has enough characters, the length. Has enough characters. We just say first re dot find all alphanumeric regex, which is taking the small a to z, capital A to z, and then the word part, and we find the length of this greater than or equal to 3. So we're just trying this. We can simply say length of the input variable. We just show how the regex work. Now, sorry, it has to go 3. Now we have to go with return tu. Both, all the three conditions has to be true. So has vowel and has consonant and has enough en o u g h enough characters. If all three are true, then you return true, because and condition, everything has to be true. Now we try this part. It's true. If you want to try multiple test cases, then we can try this. Everything is passed, right? So the main problem, main restriction for this is we have to import the regular expression. So most of the interviews, they don't encourage importing any package into their platform. So most of the time it won't happen. But practical scenario, you can use this, or you can have the complete regular expression syntax to search for it, which is kind of complex in this scenario. So we are not talking about this in this video. But most ideal scenario is we can just go with the looping object, right? If not, you can just do this as a very blunt and simple condition. If you want to copy all this code, then you go to Grow with Data YouTube channel, the playlist. This is going to be in Python interview questions 51 to 100. We have Tamil version of it. Is here Tamil Python interview question 51 to 100. If you go to the playlist, the video, the description part, you have the GitHub link. It will take you to the code. And in this one, we are talking about the 80th video. So that video will have this link, which got the first, the if condition, and second, the looping logic, and third, the regular expression. You can use this for your practice. If you want to join WhatsApp channel, there is a link here. You can use this and join Growth Data WhatsApp channel. Hope you like this video and thanks for watching.